what seems like a short time has been about half a year now, as my channel has grown to 400 subscriptions now, and through the span of Splatoon getting more updates, me leaking out more information and data mines, we are finally here at 400 subscribers, and I have a ton in store for today's episode. The Q&A that you guys have been waiting forever, and this was originally going to be a 250 sub special, but you guys just boosted my subscriptions like crazy. I'm so thankful for every bit of everything that you guys have done to support the channel through comments, through likes, through subscriptions. You guys have supported the channel so much, and I honestly just care about you guys so much. When you guys don't comment for a while, I'm like, oh no, what happened? Are they okay? And then I see you guys comment again, I'm like, oh phew, I like really care about all of you guys. And it's like all of my subscribers just think they're subscribing for the view, like to see all of this stuff and to get information, but they're not only subscribing to do that, but is to support me. And I'm so happy for everything that you guys have done to help me, stuff that you guys didn't even have to do. You guys have done so much, and I just want to thank you guys for that. But we do have the Q&A, but first I do want to remember back to the beginnings of my channel. The beginnings of my channel started as an actual playthrough channel. I was doing Pikmin 4 playthroughs. I did a lot of Splatoon playthrough because that was still my favorite game. But as I progressed through the channel, I started doing more and more Splatoon as I got more into Splatoon. And I finally put out a side order prediction trailer because I saw a lot of people doing that, and I was like, oh, I want to do that so bad. So I finally did. And after putting that out, I got some good feedback on that. So I was like, I'll put out more. I really liked and enjoyed, and that was really fun. So I made another one, and I got a new subscriber, and I was really happy because at the time I only had 15 subscribers. And so, I mean, like, it was so crazy to get another subscriber. And then after that, I started getting more subscribers as I posted more Splatoon content, and I still had a little bit of other content mixed in, but eventually it just became a solid Splatoon channel. And so through the span of a couple months, I grew to 400 subscribers, and we're now where we're at. And that is just so crazy to think that only about half a year ago or less, we started this channel with nothing and have grown to this point. This is absolutely insane to think that we've made it here, and I'm so thankful for getting to this point. So a little bit ago, actually quite a bit ago, I asked you guys for some Q&A questions because I wanted to do that for my 250 sub special, which is now our 400 sub special. And you guys did give me a couple comments that I definitely want to talk about, and a lot of these are really interesting, so I want to go as much into these as possible. And there are a couple things that I will have to skip, such as, people were asking, tell us more about yourself. And I do want to do that eventually on the channel, talk about what I actually do, what my real name is and stuff. But I do not think I'm ready for that quite yet on the channel. So it may be a little bit further into the future when I actually do some of that, do a face reveal maybe and stuff like that. So I will be skipping some of the questions about, more about myself. But all of the other questions I will be answering in great detail, and these are really fun, so I can't wait to jump right into the first question. So this first one comes from Superstar, and he says, if you had a chance to live in the world of Splatoon, would you do it? Remember that you would experience death over and over again in a fun game, and the entire world experience an existential threat every few years that could wipe out the entire civilization. So the answer in total of this would be absolutely yes. I would definitely go to the world of Splatoon if I had the chance. But there are a few factors that actually draw me to want to do that more. One, I get to play a fun game where I experience death over and over again. That would actually be really fun. I'm not sure if Inklings feel pain when they get splatted, so, I'm not exactly sure, but, an actual tournament, like I can just go every day and get in a ranked mode and just splat a bunch of people, and then, they come back to life. Like, that would be so fun, and honestly, that draws me to do it even more. Two, the existential threat thing would be absolutely crazy because I would definitely want to help with that, like, be one of the agents. I don't know if I automatically get to be an agent. I don't know if Cuttlefish would let me in, but definitely would do that. And especially if I get to hang out with the Squid Sisters, because, you guys all know me. Squid Sisters, I just love them so much, and you know, that would just be so cool to live in that world. So in turn, yes, I definitely would do that. I would definitely go to the world of Splatoon if I could. So this one comes from Elite Coriander. He asks, what is your favorite Splatoon amiibo and amiibo gear? So this one is very, very interesting because my favorite Splatoon amiibo are my Squid Sister amiibos, but Marie is my favorite. So Marie is my favorite amiibo that I have, but my favorite amiibo gear is actually the yellow Inkling from Splatoon 3, like the front picture one. That one is my favorite because it comes with that like pirate jacket that I use in like every episode. Like I always wear that. So that is probably my favorite amiibo gear piece that I have. But like for the full gear, I don't know, because there are a lot of like gear pieces. Honestly, they all aren't the best because none of them are backwards hats, which I always wear in Splatoon. So I don't know if I can pick like a full gear set from just the amiibo. But I do definitely like the pirate one, that one from the yellow Inkling that has like the fishbone in the mouth, the jacket, and the like shoes, the pirate shoe things. That is probably my favorite amiibo gear. So yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, that's it. So this next one comes from Opal. She says, I'd just like to know more about yourself. Of course, I am skipping that one. But also, what's your favorite Splatoon brand? Mine is Tinatech. I also really like ZNF and Tony Kensi. And what would you do if you one day woke up as an Inkling? So there's a lot to take out of that. First of all, my favorite brand in Splatoon is also Tony Kensi. That is my favorite brand. I do like ZNF as well, and Tinatech. So you actually probably have my 3 favorites as your 3 favorites. But I do like Rockenberg as well. That one's just really cool. And if I woke up one day as an Inkling, I would be totally psyched. That would be absolutely so fun. Be able to turn into like a little squid. That would be actually really good for hide and seek. Like, I know there's actually like professional hide and seek, and like I think I would enter that and win because I could just like find a bucket of ink, turn into an Inkling, and jump in it and hide, and they'd never find me. So honestly, yes, I think I'd do that. And plus, I think that Inklings are really, really cool. They just like, wouldn't it be so cool if you could just walk in any store and everyone's like, what the heck is that? What is that thing? You can like explain Splatoon to them. Maybe we can get the Splatoon player base up a ton. So yes, I would be very happy if I woke up as an Inkling. So this one comes from Jacob. He said, how do you come up with your channel name? This is a very interesting one and actually has to take me back a couple years to when I used to play Minecraft a ton. I played Minecraft and Minecraft Dungeons a lot, like as much as physically possible. Like I just played that, like just hours upon hours of that. And I actually, my name before that, I don't exactly remember what it was. I believe it was just Blade because I really liked that name. But I added an end to that, so it was End Blade, but it was actually Ender Blade at first, but it wouldn't fit into the Nintendo account name. It would only fit End Blade, so I shortened it to End Blade, and that's actually how I got my name, and my channel is named after me, End Blade. But in Splatoon, my name is Ink Blade because it's Splatoon, so ink. But yeah, that's where I actually got my channel name. It originated in Minecraft, so I guess we can thank Minecraft for this cool channel name. Rhythm Root comments, what is your favorite headgear, clothing, and shoes in Splatoon 3? So my favorite headgear is the Urshin's cap, which I wear pretty much in all of my episodes, and my favorite shirt is the Amiibo one. I was just talking about the Schoolyard Scrap Jacket, and my favorite shoes are the red Hammer Treads. Now, for shoes, I actually do go through a lot of different shoes. I have been choosing from tons of different shoes, and I actually am like that in real life. I have a lot of different shoes that I like, and I kind of go crazy over shoes. So, but yeah, I think the red Hammer Treads are my favorite, and I have been trying to get those for a long time and finally got them, I believe last season. So that made me very, very happy. So we have a comment from Kalawari. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. It says, do you have a favorite Splatoon idol/idols? So my favorite idols are the Squid Sisters. You know that if you follow the channel for a while. And my favorite idol, if you want to just pick out one, is Marie. The Squid Sisters have been my favorite since the very beginning of playing Splatoon 3. And I just have really liked their songs a lot. And I don't want to put down the other people, the other idols, because Deep Cut and Off the Hook have great songs as well, but I've just always liked the Squid Sisters best, because they're just like the original, and also I just, they're just my favorite. Okay, so yeah, that's the answer to that question. So we have another one from Rhythm Root. He says, how did you discover the Splatoon franchise and get into it? Do you have any Splatoon merch? Who are you? So I got into the Splatoon franchise by watching a playthrough on it. If you guys do not know Zebra Gamer, he does a lot of playthroughs on YouTube, and I watched him a lot as a kid, and he eventually did a Splatoon 3 playthrough. I ended up watching it because I watched everything he put out. And after I watched it, I really liked it, and I just kept going back to his episodes for that and just watched it over and over and over again. And that is actually what got me into that, and I eventually got into Splatoon around the start of Splatoon 3. It may have been like, it was during the first season that I started playing it, but it was towards the end of that season. So I believe probably 2 months into Splatoon 3 is when I got Splatoon 3. But I've actually never played Splatoon 1 or 2, so that is definitely some information in those games that I just don't have because I haven't played them. And I know Splatoon 1 is not going to be playable, at least for the multiplayer mode, somewhere in 2024. I believe it's like mid-2024. It's just not going to be playable anymore. So I actually do kind of want to get into Splatoon 1 and 2 before, they both go away. But then at the same time, I'm like, I love Splatoon 3 so much, and that's going to take away time from Splatoon 3. And then I'm not going to get my catalog for this season, so I just honestly don't know. But yeah, that is actually how I got into it. I saw a playthrough on it. The second one is, do you own any Splatoon merch? I do own a lot of Splatoon merch. I have the Splatoon OLED, I have the Splatoon Pro Controller, I have a Splatoon case for my OLED, I have a lot of Splatoon jackets, and I have Splatoon hoodies, Splatoon shirts. I don't have a Splatoon hat. I need a Splatoon hat, but there's like 0 Splatoon caps. They just don't sell them for some reason. And of course I have all my amiibos, and pretty much anything Splatoon related that I can get my hands on, I try to get. So yes, the answer is yes, I do have a lot of Splatoon merch. And he says, who are you? I cannot answer that yet, but probably sometime in the future. This comment from Fork says, dream kit for any weapon. My dream kit for any weapon was originally going to be a 52, but I actually don't really play 52 a lot anymore. I definitely play the Emperor Splat Dualies way too much. It's like the only weapon I've been playing this season. So the dream kit for any weapon would probably be Emperor Splat Dualies, but keep the triple splashdown and give it a Splat Bomb as a sub. So really just give it a new Splat Bomb sub, and that would be my dream kit, would be my favorite kit. But if you wanted to get multiple of my dream kits, I would also like a 52 gal with a Splat Bomb and Kraken. I would also really like to have a Splattershot Pro with Splat Bomb and triple splashdown. That would be very good. I definitely would love that. So for our final question, we have one from Korok Killer. Gotta kill those Koroks. Do you have a favorite Splat band? I do have a favorite Splat band. My favorite Splat band is the Squid Sisters. Of course, I've said that like 50 times this episode. But if you were asking for my favorite 3 songs, it would be Wave Goodbye by Squid Sisters, Calamar Incantation by Squid Sisters, and Daybreaker Anthem by Deep Cut. Those are my 3 favorite songs, and I definitely love the Squid Sisters songs, pretty much all of them. I love all of the Squid Sisters songs. So yeah, if you're wanting like to know what my favorite songs are, there you go, top 3 right there. And so that is every bit of the Q&A, and thank you guys, every one of you, for giving me those questions. I really enjoyed answering them. And before you go, of course, like always, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 500 subscribers. What's funny is actually we were trying to get to 150 before the end of the year, and I'm already probably going to be at 500 for the end of the year. So you guys are amazing. Like, I just cannot ask for more than what you guys have been giving me. And I thank you guys so much for the support you've shown to the channel, through everything you've done. And of course, the next special will be a while out because of how fast we're going. Probably around, definitely we're going to get a 1,000 sub special when we get there. But the next special will be more about me personally. And I just can't wait for everything that is in store. We have a new console coming very, very soon, which probably is going to have Splatoon 4, which we're definitely going to get to talk about leaks and data mines before it comes out. When it comes out, play all the challenges, everything about that, play the story mode. And of course, we still have Side Order that's coming, and I will definitely be playing that on the channel. So we have a ton of stuff to look forward to in 2024. Thank you guys so much for all of the support you've shown to me. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Later, End family.